welcome back, fellow gamers. Ragnarok here with the final episode of the Dead Men Walking campaign featuring Shadow Online Gaming and myself. Alright, so this is the final episode of the playlist. There's an outside chance that we might do a second playlist in a few weeks or a few months, depending on how things go. Shadow's going to be away for a little while from working on his channel, and I just want to take this opportunity to thank him personally for doing this this collaboration with me. Even though the campaign was a little bit of a struggle, I did really have a lot of fun, and I learned a lot through the campaign. So thank you, Shadow. Really enjoyed working with you, and I hope to do some more projects with you in the future. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank all of the viewers for watching along. It's been, a bit of a struggle of a campaign, but, what can you do? Yeah, we're just learning and trying to get better at all of this good stuff. Anyway, I guess I should fill you guys in on what's going on here in this this last epic showdown we have between the undead forces and the Empire. So basically, Shadow and I, in our attempts to stabilize our very tiny empire, we force a major engagement with Avernheim. Avernheim? I'm not sure if that's how you say it. In any case, basically what we have here is this is the garrison force positioned here. Shadow's force is positioned over here, and then if you take a gander at this mass of troops coming onto the field, this is actually two armies, and I'm not sure that even all of them are going to get on the field right away. So basically we're fighting almost 3 stacks here against our 2 stacks. So Shadow's armies here, and up on this ridge, in behind this ridge, is Mr. Ghorst coming onto the field with his this is a little bit more elite infantry. So yeah, that's basically what we've got going on here, and the basic plan that we're going to do is try and destroy this force first, and then see what we can do about this force. So without further ado, I should speed this along. Try not to miss any of the action for you guys, because it is yeah, there is a lot going on, but AI is just scrambling to get into position. The Outriders are mucked in, and these this artillery is barraging my cavalry as they make their way down here. I'm really trying to get in there. Got a couple Blood Knights in there, and it seems like they're actually trying to pick off the Blood Knights. Anyway, looks like Shadow's cavalry is gonna win the race to the artillery, and he's just bringing the whole kitchen sink here, just everything, and managed to trap these Outriders as well, by the looks of things. Oh, wow, that is some. I was gonna say I thought they were gonna get away there. I thought they were going to get away, but yeah, they're just going to get mobbed, and yeah, a few of them are going to escape. They're a little bit faster than the Black Knights, obviously. Blood Knights, good looking set of cavalry, but he's sending his army in. Skeletons surrounding these forces. They're going to really struggle, though. We've seen this throughout the campaign against these great swords, and even the halberds they'll struggle against. They're just trying to get some cycle charges in behind these forces here. So during this battle, I had a lot of trouble keeping track of my own troops, especially mostly the cavalry. So Outriders going to be more or less a nuisance. And let's take a look at what's coming up on the field here. They've actually stopped and waiting to see. I don't know what they're waiting for, but it gives us an opportunity to really isolate these guys. Shadow, excellent job here, completely surrounding them and getting them, yeah, just trying to eliminate them as quickly as possible. Basically, I wanna take this ridge and I wanna face off against this force once they get ready. But we're taking a little bit of damage from these Outriders here, which is obviously very annoying. And yeah, cavalry were just focusing on cycling here and just trying to smash these forces, but the skeletons are really having a hard time. I probably should have sent down some of my grave guard to help out with this fight. Would have probably made things go a little bit smoother over there. But I think they've finally activated over here, and yeah, they are on the march. I'm surprised that they stopped there. That was a little bit odd, but these guys are on the move and making their way over here. And yeah, these Black Knights are probably going to be doomed here. I think I'm trying to chase these off, but they're not going to be able to catch them is the problem. And as soon as they back off, they can come back up here and start firing into the Grave Guard again, who are camped out in these trees for now. Ghorst is over there as well. Got the corpse card. Throughout this battle, Shadows basically giving me battle orders, and yeah, one of them is get your corpse cart over here. Sorry, not corpse cart, mortis engine over here into the thick of the action, because these guys definitely need the support, and we need to wear these great swords down. Even though these guys are completely surrounded, the skeletons are having a hard time with them. Well, we've got this guy in here too. He's trying to get into the action. There's a huge blob of troops. Alright, so I'm just squaring up with the Grave Guard, getting ready for the rush over here. And yeah, probably not the best use of my Blood Knights here. And just trying to chase these fuckers off. It's just really obnoxious. I'm actually going to engage with them, which is better for us, I think. Though the fact that they're outnumbered would be very bad for our cavalry there. Anyway, let's see how things are going over here. From the crypts. A lot of range units in here, in behind. And yeah, all of these swords and halberds getting into the flanks here are gonna be very bad for Shadow's army, obviously. And I'm just gonna try and win up here on the hill. No, I don't know. My deployment here is not really the greatest, especially this in behind this rock. I think I was trying to manage the cavalry a little bit too much, and even still, I wasn't doing a very good job of that. In any case, I'm getting the Grave Guard in there, and should be able to match up pretty good against the even the great swords, so long as we can support them properly. But what's going to really turn the tide of this battle is Ghorst, and if he can get some winds of death into the fight. Need to get this guy in there as well. I don't know how this guy got in. These guys got in behind our lines here. Ghorst is actually on the move. Yeah, right. Lots of action. Lots and lots of action here. Cavalry. Shadow's got the cavalry in behind, and well, I mean, some of these guys are probably mine as well, but it's hard to tell at this point who is commanding who. Grave Guard are making up most of this line, and down here we've got skeletons who are really starting to crumble. It's a good thing we've got this guy in there. What we definitely need is a couple winds of death to change this fight right in here. That's a perfect target. I think I'm just trying to build up enough magic to do it. And over here as well, we've got them blobbed up very nicely. Some just premium targets. I don't know, fucking sleep the helms as per usual. I think when we fought this battle, it was early in the morning, and I wasn't quite awake yet. Anyway, this is definitely not something you want to do. You want to try and stretch out your battle lines so that you see all these units in behind. They're not in the actual fight. You want to get as many unit models fighting as possible. And you see this unit is getting isolated, and finally gonna get a Winds of Death cast, and look at that. Just wow. Fantastic. And that is a game changer right there. It's gonna take a little while to build up the magic again, but that definitely helped things out. Holding off here. Down on this flank, things are going not so great, which is kind of expected. I mean, they were outnumbered. Shadows, skeletons were outnumbered over here, and infantry also outclassed at the same time. The Vargolf just holding off. Couple units of swordsmen here, and then up here the mortis engine getting some work done in combination with the grave guard. Off here on the edges of the map, what's left of the Black Knights are just trying to chase off the last Outriders and run down some of these ranged units, some of these handgunners. Nice charge there. There's nothing more satisfying than charging into some skirmishers with some heavy cav. It's always nice. All right, so the back lines are getting mopped up pretty good by what's left of our cavalry here. These guys just running by these handgunners. Those must be my cavalry. Just not paying attention there. And are these the Blood Knights? What's left of them? Yeah, those are the Blood Knights. They're gonna run down these handgunners by the looks of things. Alright, yeah, it's looking good. I don't know how the Vargolf got all the way over here. He's trying to take down this wizard, whatever the fuck that is. I think it's a wizard, pretty sure. And my line is looking pretty slim too. My infantry is looking starting to get worn down, but I mean, look at this battlefield. Look at the death and destruction that has already gone on over here. And wow, that's a lot of dead on dead. Does that even make sense? I don't know. But yeah, a very bad positioning on my part, allowing them to like squeeze these guys in like this. But at least though, gives us the opportunity to get another one of these bad boys down. And yeah, just look at the carnage that does. And then perfect timing with the cavalry. That's got to be Shadow coming in there. And yeah, very nice. Just we're losing on this flank, and just all of a sudden just completely changed things right there. Yeah, very timely Wind of Death, and followed up by the charge. We just need to hold on here for a little while, and then we can get these guys to support down here. I think that's most of what we've got on this battlefield right now. This is right here is the bulk of their forces. They are still pretty thick with halberds and greatswords. Their cavalry's been neutralized. Their range units have been neutralized. But now it's just a matter of metal against metal, and we can just see if we can finish them off. Black Knights getting in there, surrounding them. Be careful, watch out for those. This is gonna come right down to the wire, guys. It is definitely gonna come down to the wire. It's gonna be a very close finish here, and pretty much the campaign is on the line here. If we lose this battle, these are our two only forces in the field at this point, at this juncture of the campaign, and we lose this one, it's pretty much game over. I mean, we've been knocked back quite a few times. I think this would be the final nail in the coffin, is losing this one. Just need to surround these guys and see if we can finish them off. Mortis engine trying to get some work done in here. Definitely having an adverse effect for the these Empire troops. Ghorst, get the fuck over here. What are you doing? Which the remnants of these troops are over here. Oh, that's okay. That's our troop. That's our vampire. Ghorst's personal bodyguard there. But it looks like the Empire troops are starting to run. I think we're getting a little bit of a rout here. And by the looks of things, the battle is turning in our favor, believe it or not. Some swords. Yeah, and I think their army is on the route. It's just a matter if we can run them down and not allow them to get off the field. Halberds, swordsmen, running for their lives.
They'll die and rise.
And these Black Knights, what's left of the cavalry. We had a huge cavalry force coming into the battle, and this is just about all that's left of it. And taking this opportunity to heal what's left of the army here, which is not a lot, but great thing about the undead, if you've got magic left at the end of the battle, just get your troops all into a big clump like this and just drop down the healing spells, and your undead will reanimate, which is fantastic. There you have it, guys, a Pyrrhic victory to finish off the campaign. Shadow and I did play a little bit longer through this. We fend off a couple rebellions at Karak Kadrin and push all the way into Wurtbad. But yeah, let us know what you think. If you want to see a second part to this campaign. Look at the kills on these freaking great swords. Ridiculous. Yeah, if you guys do want to see a second part to the campaign when Shadow gets back from his hiatus, just let us know, and we'll see if we can put it together and coordinate that. But for now, the dead men walking, Helman Ghorst and Isabella von Carstein, though it was Vlad von Carstein that we started off. Look at the kills on old Helman. That was those two winds of death. The Mortis engine doing an excellent job as well. Blood Knights, even though they got completely wiped out, did a pretty solid job there, and Shadow's cavalry doing an excellent job there as well. Right, yeah, so what I was trying to say is that we're going to put this campaign to rest for now, and we'll see if we resurrect it in the coming weeks or months. It's hard to say, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate the support. Both Shadow and I had a lot of fun here, despite it being a tough campaign, but yeah, we'll see you guys next time.